Okay. Today, inshallah, we will talk about the uh, Tawheed. We talk about Tawheed before, and we said Tawheed is the oneness and to believe in the oneness of Allah. Tawheed is the monotheism, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is how this is the first pillar of the six pillars of Iman. You know the six pillars of Iman?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the first pillar of the six pillars of Iman. We believe in the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we said that we have three sections for the Tawheed.
Mm.
Uh, one of them is practical,
Tawheed.
and two of them is cognitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the practical one and what is the cognitive one?
Tawheed al-Rububiyyah
Yeah,
is yeah.
Tawheed al-Rububiyyah is the cognitive one, and
Mm.
Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah,
Is the other one.
practical one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tawheed al-Rububiyyah means the oneness of lordship, right?
Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah.
Tawheed al-Rububiyyah is
Yeah.
the oneness of lordship, and this is cognitive.
Yeah.
And Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah is the oneness of worship,
Yeah.
and Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah is practical. And the third Tawheed type is Tawheed of names and attributes, Tawheed al-Asma wa Sifat, the oneness of names and attributes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And we said that the cognitive Tawheed al-Rububiyyah or Tawheed of Lordship, we single Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with his acts. So this is cognitive. It's enough to believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only creator and the only savior and the only provider, the only disposer of affairs, right?
Yeah.
And the other Tawheed, the oneness of Lordship, the oneness of worship, sorry, the oneness of Lordship is the Tawheed
Yeah.
al-Rububiyyah. The oneness of worship is Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah, is the
Yeah.
practical. So we single Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with our acts. To single Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with our
Axe.
acts. This is the Tawheed or the oneness of worship. And the word worship is our acts. It's not Allah's act. And the word lordship is related to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when I say the oneness of lordship, you remember this is Allah's act,
Yeah.
lordship. And worship, this is our act. So
Yeah.
when I say to you, I single Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I just pray for Allah. I don't pray uh, for any other deity.
Person.
Yeah, I just pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. So this is oneness of what?
Uh.
Lordship or worship?
Worship.
Yeah, because this is my act, the act related to the slave. And if I said that I believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only healer, however, I take the medicine, I uh, I use all the possibilities, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only healer. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like your haircuts. Yes.
I don't have a haircut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one in the holiday.
In the holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, when I say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only provider, so this is
Yeah.
related to which type of Tawheed? Tawheed al-Rububiyyah, or means the oneness of lordship or the oneness of worship?
Lordship.
Yeah, because this is related to Allah's acts, right? So this is
Yeah.
cognitive. It's enough to believe, it's enough to confess that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only creator. But for the worship or Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah, you have to do. You have to pray. You have to single Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with your prayers. And uh, this is depends on your faith and uh, your belief in the oneness of lordship. So you start to act according to that. You just pray to Allah. You just pay, give charity for the sake of Allah, right?
Yeah.
And what else is worship? What do you think? What else is worship? We do it to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Praying.
Praying, yeah. What else?
Reading Qur'an.
Yeah, perfect. And what else? Something we do and
Go to the masjid.
yeah, excellent. Something we do 1 month in the year.
Ramadan.
Yeah, fasting Ramadan is worship. And when we raise our hand to and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala,
Dua.
dua is worship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with all the worship.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is related to the first pillar of Iman, of the
Yeah.
6 pillars of Iman. This is how we worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. And what is the benefit to know that?
To know what?
To know how to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the practical and the
Because
cognitive.
if you know how to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're automatically going to be closer with him because you're gonna pray, make dua, fast once a year in Ramadan, you're gonna go to the masjid, you're gonna do all these stuff. But if you don't know how to believe in Allah, then you're just gonna sit around and do nothing. And then on the day of judgment, you're just gonna go to Jahannam.
Yeah. So, and you know what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran in Surah Muhammad, فَاعْلَمْ أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ وَاسْتَغْفِرْ لِذَنْبِكَ means know that there is no God but Allah. There is no God save Allah. And ask Allah to forgive your sin. And so before you ask Allah, we said that ask Allah for forgiveness is worship, right? This is dua.
Yeah.
So before you ask Allah for forgiveness and before you make dua, you have to confess and you have to know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only deity worthy to be worshipped. There is no God but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we are ummah of knowledge and our deen is knowledge. Our deen is depends on knowledge and uh, uh, the more we get knowledge, the more we can get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And
Yeah.
yeah, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept from us all. And inshallah, I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to gather us all in Al Jannah, inshallah.
I mean,
Ameen. Jazakallah khairan.
Jazakallah.
And